Hey everybody, hope your day is going well. We are back with a reaction. Mike plus the Mechanics, or Mike and the Mechanics, The Living Years. This was a request by Brad. Thank you so much for this request and donation. I am looking forward to this because it was also mentioned in the request that Burt Bacharach said, I believe in 1996, that this song has one of the finest lyrics of the past 10 years. So that's very high praise coming from a legend. You know, there's my opinion, there's Burt Bacharach. So nope, that one weighs a lot more. But I do love great lyrics and writing. So here we go.
Every generation blames the one before, and all of their frustrations come beating on your door. I know that I'm a prisoner to all my father held so dear. I know that I'm a hostage to all his hopes and fears. I just wish I could have told him in the living years. Oh, crumpled bits of paper filled with imperfect thoughts, still to conversations. I'm afraid that's all we've got. You say you just don't see it. He says it's perfect sense. You just can't get agreement in this present tense. We all talk a different language, talking in defense.
Oh yeah. That's all in there, man. This is generational gap, and that is always a hard one to bridge because he literally said we talk in a different language. It is a different form of communication, sometimes different values, different perspectives on things. We live in a totally different society. The rules have changed, the game has changed, and you know, core values from the previous generation still apply. They really do. But some of the nuances don't translate in this modern society. And sometimes it's hard to bridge that gap. And especially in this case, I know that I'm a prisoner to all my father held so dear. Oof. It's tough that you can't really say all these things in the living years. Oof, now I get the title. And then, oh man, that's tough. I already feel where this is going. I understand that. Some children, you know, oh man, it's such a hard one. That sometimes kids can't tell them what they truly feel because they are scared, and sometimes that lives on throughout their life, and they will never be able to tell them their true feelings to their parents in the living years because you know that it, you know, you when it comes to your parents, even when you're 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, sometimes with certain parents, not all. You still feel like a kid when you're looking in front of them and you're scared, which is not a great because you know the communication isn't there, and you could have opened up so many great avenues and stories by a better form of communication. But it's tough. It's tough because the generational gap is one of the hardest ones to bridge. Ooh, I like this a lot, man. This is a lot of thought-provoking stuff. Sometimes you can't get it out the way you want to, and then yeah, stilted conversations. I'm afraid that's all we got. You know, it never goes deeper than sometimes shallow or surface level conversation because you know when you go into the deeper stuff, disagreements will come, and then because of the communication levels are not the same, it sometimes ends up in argument or fights even. Oh man, oof, yo, okay. I see what you meant, Burt Bacharach. Okay. I see what you meant, Burt.
Talking in
That is good.
Say it loud. Oh, say it clear. As well as you hear. It's too late when we die. Oh, when we die. We don't see eye to eye. So we open up a quarrel between the present and the past. We only sacrifice the future.
Oh my. Phew.
It's the bitterness that lasts. So don't yield to the fortunes you sometimes see as fate. It may have a new perspective on a different day. And if you don't give up and don't give in, you may just be okay.
Wow.
Say it loud. Say it clear. Oh, say it clear. As well as you hear.
Wow.
Because it's too late. It's too late when we die. Whoa, when we die. We don't see eye to eye.
Hey, sometimes we can agree to disagree too. That's fine. That's fine. We don't have to agree on every single point in life, you know. Yeah, man. But this is so good. It's all in there, so concise. Cuz you know, like I was going on and on. I could already feel me spiraling on and going on a tangent because there's so much to say, but they really put it in such a concise way and everything is there. And based off of these great lines, you can have multiple conversations on different parts of the verses. And the chorus, that's incredible. I really like the music as well. I do hear a little bit of like white noise. I'm not sure if that's part of the song or is just the quality. It is the of their official YouTube channel. So I went with that version because I always preferred to do it this way. But anyway, wow, that doesn't take away the greatness of the song. Woo! We open up a quarrel between the present and past. We only sacrifice the future. Yeah, man. It's just about finding a way to communicate. And if maybe we can lay out how society or the game worked in the past. And if we can talk about how they see it, how the younger generation see it, how the old generation saw it. And if we then can say, oh, these are the differences. How could we manage this with your values in this? And we can learn from each other. Because even though the old generation has lived that past, they're also living right now. So they also might need some steering in this world because there is a lot changing and adaptability is very, very important. And maybe that's a thing, you know, of change that sometimes is harder. The older you get, it's harder to start changing. We know that. Even I know that. I'm only 36. I don't even know, like, oh man, I don't really like change, but a lot of changes are coming. So I have to adapt. So we can learn from each other, man. That's the most important thing. We can all learn from each other, from the younger generation, from Gen Z, millennials, boomers. What else do we got? A Generation X. What else is out there? I don't know all these things, but I'm sure everybody has value, and if we're open to it, we can learn from each other, and that's how we really move forward. Oh man, this is so good. I loved it. Love it. That's good stuff, man. That's good stuff. Very, very, very thought-provoking. The living years, man. It's during the living years that we have to do it. It's during the living years that we have to have these conversations and not have regrets of not doing them while the people are still here. Oof.
When we die,
Ooh.
don't see eye to eye. I wasn't there that morning
Oh.
when my father passed away. I didn't get to tell him all the things I had to say. I think I caught his spirit later that same year. I'm sure I heard his echo in my baby's newborn tears. I just wish I could have told him in the living years. So say it, say it, say it loud. Say it clear. Oh, say it clear. As well as you hear. It's too late. It's too late. It's too late when we die. We don't see eye to eye. Hey, so say it, say it, say it loud.
Hey.
Say it loud. Come on, say it clear. Don't give up. Don't give in. And don't wait till it's too late.
Don't wait till it's too late, man. Wow. Indeed. But you know what it is sometimes too with kids and parents? We sometimes are the same people just living or being brought up in different times. And we sometimes don't want to admit how much we are like our parents or even the other way around. But just playing with different cards. But the core is a bit similar. Like sometimes stubbornness, right? We know, you know, I know I could be stubborn. I know my parents can be stubborn. And that is the thing that doesn't allow us always, you know, great conversation because, okay, you're not talking, I'm not talking, you know, and that's how we both, you know, miscommunicate then. And yeah, it's tough. And we have to do it in the living years, but even I have to work on this stuff, you know, sometimes, yeah, it's tough, man. And neither one wants to give in. And we should, you know, we should, because that's the only way we're gonna end up having these conversations before it's too late. Whoo, yo, that's giving me a lot to think about. Amazing song, love the way with the choir or the singers there too to say it loud, say it clear, you know, say it louder for the people in the back. And you know, man, it's too late. Damn it. This one hit me hard because it's definitely a mirror for a lot of us. A lot to think about of this one. Thank you for requesting it. Thank you for joining me. The Living Years, incredible song. Mike and the Mechanics. This was the first song I think I've heard of them. What is their most famous song? Maybe I know it. Let me know, or any other recommendations. That's very much appreciated. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.